How's it going, everyone? In this video I want to go over the Persona series 25th anniversary website that has been launched. It's teasing 7 new projects. I wouldn't be expecting 7 new games. We'll talk about that. Ghostwire Tokyo is yet another game that has been delayed, and it will be coming early 2022 now. And Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl has been announced for every major platform. We'll talk that at the end of this video. Okay, first of all, Persona series 25th anniversary website has been launched, and it's teasing 7 new projects. It was noted as of 2021, the Persona series has sold over 15 million copies worldwide. To all of our fans that have supported us for so long, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts, and this coming September, the Persona series will finally celebrate its 25th anniversary. To show our gratitude, we're preparing a number of celebrations over the 1-year period from September 2021 to fall of 2022. So yes, they're going to be staggering out announcements, and the first one is going to be in September of 2021. Now, it's interesting because I think some people are expecting a Persona 6 announcement right out the gate. I even went on Twitter and saw that Persona 6 was trending yesterday. You know, maybe it will be the first announcement. I find it kind of hard to believe. Like, I know some people are gonna think, hey, it's been, what, 4.5 years since the release of Persona 5? Yeah, I think it has. I believe it came out early 2017, so yeah, 4.5 years. That's a long time, and yeah, it might be, but I want you guys to think about the time between the release of Persona 4 and Persona 5. Persona 4 came out in 2008, and then Persona 5 came out in 2017, so 9 years had passed between the releases of those games. Persona is not one of these franchises that spams out game releases all the time. Even Persona 3, I want to say Persona 3 was like 2004. Let me actually get the exact date for you guys. Persona 3 was actually 2006, so the turnaround from Persona 3 to Persona 4 was actually pretty quick, all things considered, but, you know, if we're going by Persona 5 to, or Persona 4 to Persona 5, which is the most recent example, it hasn't been that quick. However, you do also have to ascertain the fact that Persona with Persona 5, I feel like, has gotten a lot more popular, so maybe Atlas, Sega, they all came together, put more funding in, and hey, let's accelerate the development of these Persona games because this is a real moneymaker for us. That might be the case. I just find that a little hard to believe. I could very well see a teaser trailer being that first announcement to get people excited, and then every subsequent announcement after that. Maybe you'll see something like a clothing line, merchandise being released. I could see something like an anime, something like that. Like, I feel like a lot of those announcements are going to be stuff like that, but I do expect a game announcement by the end of it. Persona 6, in my opinion, during this announcement stretch, by autumn of 2022, we are going to get that Persona 6 announcement. I truly believe that. I just don't know if it's going to be that first announcement that is scheduled for September of 2021. We'll see how it turns out. Persona 6 is definitely in development right now. I just don't want people to get too excited thinking that the game is right around the corner, because I don't believe that. These are games that take quite a while, and again, they're lengthy games. They're games that have a lot of dialogue. And when you also go through the translation process from Japanese to English, that's going to take a considerable amount of time as well. But Persona 5 definitely elevated the franchise to an extreme degree. Like, Persona was always generally well received as a JRPG franchise, but Persona 5 took it to another level. Like, I definitely hear a lot more people talking about Persona after the release of Persona 5 than before the release of Persona 5. Like, I have friends that are like hardcore Western video game fans, and there are, you know, the types to buy Madden every year and things like that, and they even know about Persona. One of them has bought Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royale, and, you know, that might be an anecdotal observation, but I think there is a grander truth to that in regards to Persona's appeal, or at least over here in the West. Like, I can't really ascertain the popularity changed in Japan, but over here in the West, I definitely feel a difference after the release of Persona 5 than before the release of Persona 5, so it's nice to see that. And obviously we had Strikers earlier this year, so I think they also understand that there's quite the demand in the Persona franchise, and Strikers was quite good, so if they want to do more spin-offs, hey, I wouldn't be all too opposed to it. Alright, moving on from that, unfortunately, Ghostwire Tokyo, coming from Tango Gameworks and Bethesda, has been delayed. It was scheduled for a release in 2021, and now it has been pushed to early 2022. It will be available for PlayStation 5 and PC initially. Xbox release coming sometime down the line, which, this is a bummer. You know, my thought process right now is, if a game is scheduled for 2021 and it hasn't gotten a release date, guys, I would just say be prepared for a delay so you don't get disappointed. Yes, I'm looking at you, Horizon. I'm looking at you, Halo Infinite. But Ghostwire Tokyo was one of those games that I remember getting really excited by it with the initial trailer, and then I saw the gameplay trailer and it didn't enamor me as much. But Tango Gameworks is incredibly talented, so I'm sure they're going to deliver something of high quality. As far as this delay goes, they noted, we've made the decision to delay the launch of Ghostwire Tokyo to early 2022. We want to get the game in your hands as soon as possible so you can experience the unforgettable version of a haunted Tokyo that we've been hard at work building. At the same time, we're focused on protecting the health of everyone at Tango. Our new release window will give us time to bring the world of Ghostwire to life as we've always envisioned it. Thank you for being patient as we work to bring you an experience unlike anything else we've ever made. We can't wait to show you more in the coming months. So it is noted that it will be an early 2022 game, so hopefully that early 2022 portion of the year is rounded out quite nicely. But again, guys, if there's any game on the slate of calendar that has a tentative 2021 release window, it might hit that 2021 window. I just want you guys to be of the mindset and be prepared that any one of these days that a delay announcement could come. Horizon's still scheduled for 2021. I'm really hoping it's going to be 2021. I believe it's going to be 2021, but I'm prepared for a delay. Same thing with Halo Infinite, same thing with any other game that's tentative for 2021. Hell, I'm kind of like prepared for delays on games like Dying Light 2 as well that have a release date, and I'm just a pessimistic guy these days when it comes to delays and everything that's been going on in the last year, of course. You can kind of understand why, but nevertheless, Ghostwire Tokyo, again, coming early 2022, PS5 and a PC timed exclusive from Tango Gameworks and Bethesda. Lastly, Nickelodeon AllStars Brawl has been announced for PS5, Xbox Series, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. So again, it's being released on pretty much every platform outside of PC, which is interesting. This is a fighting platformer, and it's featuring a bunch of notable Nickelodeon characters. Like, hell, I even know some of these characters. Danny Phantom, you got Danny Phantom in there, Leonardo from TMNT, Michelangelo's in there as well. Who else do I know? Patrick Star from SpongeBob. Of course, you got SpongeBob SquarePants, you got Sandy Cheeks, you got Zim from Invader Zim. That's a throwback. I'll be honest, I don't know some of these characters. Like, I wasn't a big Hey Arnold guy, so I don't know who Helga is, but yeah, I wasn't a big Hey Arnold guy, which is probably crazy, because I know Hey Arnold was huge. I don't know what the Loud House is. I don't know what Real Monsters is. Oblina from Real Monsters. But nevertheless, the game will also include 20 levels such as Jellyfish Fields from SpongeBob and the Technodrome from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, as well as a single-player and multiplayer modes with 4-player local and online multiplayer support. So, hey, some of those Nickelodeon shows definitely nostalgic for a lot of people, myself including. You know, SpongeBob was my cup of tea. I still remember that episode of SpongeBob where they're on, like, the ship and there's that green dude. I don't remember it that much, but, like, that's the episode that sticks out to me the most out of SpongeBob, and Patrick makes that weird noise. And let me not talk about SpongeBob anymore since we're supposed to be talking about video games, but nevertheless, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is coming this fall, so you can be on the lookout for that. And that's going to wrap up this one. Again, Persona series 25th anniversary, teasing 7 new projects, not all games, but I'm sure there's going to be some games in there. Ghostwire Tokyo delayed to early 2022, and Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl coming this fall. That's going to wrap up this one. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.